Imagine fort un moment.
300,000 years ago, long before our civilizations came into existence, a mysterious human species roamed the vast expanses of East Asia. For millennia, their traces remained hidden underground, patiently waiting to be discovered. Today, that wait is over. This groundbreaking discovery could well overturn everything we thought we knew about our origins. Prepare to dive into one of the most fascinating revelations in modern paleontology, the story of Homo juluarensis, our forgotten cousin. 300,000 years ago, Earth was a harsh world. The Middle Pleistocene was in full swing, a time when ice ages alternated with warmer periods. Asia, in particular, was a veritable evolutionary laboratory. Endless grasslands stretched as far as the eye could see, punctuated by dense forests and crossed by rushing rivers. This landscape teemed with life. Herds of wild horses galloped across the plains, mammoths roamed the steppes, while giant felines lurked in the shadows. But what makes this era even more captivating is that it was home to several species of early humans.
In Europe, Néandertal roulait suprême.
In Africa, the first Homo sapiens, our direct ancestors, were just beginning their extraordinary adventure. And in Asia, well, Asia jealously guarded its secrets. We knew about Homo erectus, the pioneering species that had colonized Asia for over 1 million years. We had also heard about the Denisovans, ghostly humans revealed only by a few fragments of ancient DNA. But between these rare clues, Asian human history remained a puzzle with missing pieces. That's where Professor Christopher Bay of the University of Hawaii comes in. For more than 30 years, this passionate man has been meticulously searching fossil sites in Asia. His obsession? Understanding how these different human species lived, interacted, and evolved on this mysterious continent. The announcement that shook the scientific world appeared in Nature Communications. The name Juluarensis comes from the Chinese region of Jullier, where the most revealing fossils were unearthed. But these fossils were not new. They had been lying around in collections for years, labeled Homo erectus, or simply archaic humans. It was by re-examining them with modern techniques that Bay's team made their stunning discovery. These robust but not overly massive jaws, these teeth with their disturbing characteristics. Something was wrong. The features did not match any known species. Even more intriguing, these teeth bore striking similarities to those of the mysterious Denisovans, but they came from sites much further east. So who exactly were these Homo juluarensis? Imagine groups of nomadic hunters roaming the Asian steppes between 300,000 and 500,000 years ago. Unlike Homo sapiens, who often formed large communities, our Juluarensis cousins preferred small family clans. This organization allowed them to adapt perfectly to the harsh environments of East Asia, where resources could be scarce and competition fierce. Their stone tools show remarkable technical skill. They knew how to make effective weapons and precise cutting tools, which were essential for butchering their prey and perhaps even making clothing from animal skins. Their daily diet consisted mainly of wild horses, but also other large mammals that they skillfully hunted on the vast plains. But here's the most puzzling mystery. Around 50,000 years ago, Homo juluarensis disappeared completely from the fossil record. What happened? Was it competition from other hominids, particularly Homo sapiens, who were rapidly spreading across the planet at the time? Were drastic climate changes rendering their habitat uninhabitable? Or perhaps it was a combination of these factors. What fascinates researchers most is the possibility that our Juluarensis may have coexisted with other human species. Imagine these encounters on the Asian plateaus, groups of Denisovans crossing paths with Juluarensis clans, perhaps even adventurous Homo sapiens. Did they kill each other? Did they coexist peacefully? Did they interbreed genetically, as Neanderthals and Denisovans did with our ancestors? This last question may well hold the key to the Denisovan enigma. Because since 2010, these Denisovans have been taunting us. Discovered in a Siberian cave, they left us only a few teeth and a fragment of a finger bone. Yet their DNA still circulates today in populations across Asia and Oceania. How could such a discrete species have left such a significant genetic footprint?
Homo juluarensis coup de bisancerre.
The striking dental similarities between the two groups suggest a possible kinship. What if Juluarensis was actually a regional population of Denisovans? Or perhaps their closest relative? This hypothesis would revolutionize our understanding of human evolution in Asia. The method used by Bay's team is itself a major innovation. Rather than settling for rough classifications, they developed a rigorous system for analyzing and organizing Asian fossils. Imagine a giant jigsaw puzzle where each piece represents a fragment of our evolutionary history. Using more precise criteria, they were able to distinguish Jiluarensis from other species and give a face to this forgotten relative. This discovery reminds us of a fundamental truth: human evolution has never been a linear, orderly progression. Rather, it has been a chaotic proliferation of species, interactions, migrations, and adaptations. For thousands of years, several types of humans shared our planet, each developing their own survival strategies. How many other secrets does Asia still hold? What did these Jiluarensis really look like? How did they communicate? What role did they play in the great saga of humanity? These are just some of the fascinating questions waiting to be answered in the unexplored geological layers. One thing is certain: every shovel stroke, every bone fragment unearthed brings us a little closer to our true origins. And who knows? The next revolutionary discovery may already be lying in a museum collection, waiting for an expert eye to finally notice it.